So here we have the Dcg 2014 paper, and we're looking at A1. So the first thing we do once we read through the question, we see that the ball is positioned at P, so it's for a penalty. And we know when the ball is kicked, it's going to travel in a straight line until it hits the net each time. So first of all, we're going to look at the line PS. So we have PS in plan, and we're told that once the penalty is taken, it's going to go on a straight line, and the ball crosses the goal line at a height that is halfway between the ground and the crossbar. So that's the crossbar and that's the ground, so it's going to be halfway, and in the in view also we're just looking at the crossbar and the ground. So first of all, we're going to find a distance that is halfway between the crossbar and the ground. So here we're going to bisect that distance. So we're stringing an arc from the height and from the ground, and we found a distance which is halfway between both. I'm going to bring that line right across because I'm going to use it in the in view, and I'm also going to use it in the elevation. So it travels in a straight line once the penalty is taken. So that is where it crosses the line in the plan. So next we're going to find out where it crosses and where it crosses the line in the elevation. So I have the point, and also same thing in the in view. So at the moment I'm just showing where it crosses the line. So I have those three projections, so I'm just going to heavy that in there from P to S. Again, it's good practice just to label our points as we're going along. So again, I'm just going to highlight it also in the elevation. So that's P, and I'm going to join it up to S. And I'm just going to heavy in that line so it's going to be easier to see. So again, for now, I'm just looking at where it crosses the goal line. So now once we look at P, so again it's a penalty that's going to be taken, and the ball is going to travel from P to T, and this time it's going to make an angle of 15 degrees with the ground. So the ball, as it leaves the ground, it's going to be traveling up at a slight incline. So we're going to look here at the in view. It's probably going to be the easiest way to plot on my 15 degrees. So I'm going to get a protractor. So starting on the ground line, and the ground line makes 0 degrees, and I'm going to go up to 15 degrees, and I found the angle of 15 degrees with the ground. So that's the angle that the ball is going to take as the penalty is taken, and that's where it crosses the goal line. And again, I'm just highlighting the goal line for now, and we're going to finish off the rest of the question in a second. So I'm going to find that in all the other views. So it is just going to be a straight line in the plan. So I'm just extending on the line PT until it hits the goal line. And I'm just also going to heavy in this line here, PT, where it crosses the goal line also. So since we know at what height the ball crosses the goal line, of course that height is going to be same on all the views. So I'm bringing that over to the elevation. I know where it crosses the goal line, and now I know exactly where the ball crosses the goal line when the penalty is taken. And I'm just going to heavy that in also. So just looking back at the question, we have been asked to draw the projections of the full flight of the ball. So first of all, I'm going to look at the first penalty, which is PS. So PS, the ball strikes the back of the net there, which is very easy to find in the in view. So I'm going to bring that height across. I'm going to extend in the elevation PS, and that's where that penalty finishes up, or where the ball hits the net. I'm going to bring it down to the plan. The penalty, of course, is a straight line in plan, and that's the full projections of the first penalty, PS. So the next penalty, we have PT. I'm going to extend it on until it hits the net. So that's the height in view. I'm going to bring that height across to elevation, since the heights always stay the same between those two views. I'm going to extend on that line PT. So that's the full flight of the penalty. And then I'm going to bring that point down. And again, I'm just going to extend on that line. Of course, that whole procedure could be done also as we're working through each of the lines, but I just left it until the end.